chapter 9. Read verses 13 to 14. For if the blood of bulls and goats and the ashes of a heifer, sprinkling the unclean, sanctifies for the purifying of the flesh, speaking there of the Old Testament, the law, where priests dealt with blood, with animals, with sacrifices. Those who say they keep the Sabbath and follow the law. I haven't seen them slaughtering calves yet, and they are spilling blood. Those who are known to spill blood are called spiritists. They catch the hens and then they draw their blood, and they perform other tasks that serve no purpose at all. If they did, they just sanctify the flesh. It says, verse 14, how much more shall the blood of Christ, who through the eternal Spirit offered himself without spot to God, cleanse your conscience from dead works to serve the living God? How much more than those blood-shedding heifers? How much more the blood of a perfect being, which is shed for you, will cleanse your consciences from all dead works. We can now understand chapter 10, verses 1 and 2. Look at chapter 10. Read with me. So that it can be established in what is written and not in what I am saying, but in what is written. For the law, having a shadow of the good things to come and not the very image of the things, can never with these same sacrifices, which they offer continually year by year, make those who approach perfect. For then would they not have ceased to be offered, for the worshippers, once purified, would have had no more consciousness of sins. Apostle, what is having no consciousness of sin? Because people, when they behave badly, they have a bad, guilty conscience, right? When we do wrong, what does our conscience say? And it ought to be the right thing. If I do something that is not correct, my conscience tells me. That is where you have failed, right? Well, you are a child of God and you want to do good. When in your mind, there is a small voice that has been with you since childhood. And you say to me, Apostle, that I converted at the age of 20 years old. Conversion signifies an enlightenment. That little voice has been with you since you were small, because your name is written in the book of life. Before the foundation of the world, you were chosen before you were born. You are not just some random person showing up out of nowhere. Look, another one arrived, sit him down to see if there is any food left. No, when you arrive, someone who was expected has arrived. You have a booking. When you arrive at a restaurant and they say it is full, wait 1 hour. Now when you say, I have a reservation, where is the table? Look at the table. Well, when you arrive at the church, at the beloved of the Lord, you are not just anyone. You are a person who already has previous reservations. That is why your understanding must be enlightened to feel worthy. Wait, I thought I was a sinner, a wretch. No, you have behaved that way, but you are not that. Because your spirit has always been perfect. Even though he may have killed, and despite whatever he may have done, his spirit remains perfect, while his body was left adrift. Because your conscience had not received the information that I'm going to give you tonight.